Here we go. Hey, Poland. Hey, Joe. Yeah, that's my, No, it's a dragon timer. It's dragon timer. And yes, I had to make it myself because I couldn't find one. Every second it displays a random second, and every minute it up to 60, or sorry, up to 59. And then every minute it displays a random minute. So it actually does still technically count time. It just displays the wrong numbers. Yes! You know what, I'm going to take that down a notch. We finally have a passive. We technically display time, display unique time stuff. No, what I mean, okay, so what I meant by that statement is, it technically is counting time, right? Because every second the number changes, and every minute the minute changes. So technically, it is counting to 60, and then flipping the minute, and then counting to 60, and then flipping the minute. It just doesn't display the numbers 1 through 59, nor does it display the minute numbers in the right order. Imagine displaying unique timestamp for every second of the day. I mean, yeah, I guess I could make it longer, I suppose. Have like more fields than just minute and seconds. But yeah, I wrote that myself. It's a little JavaScript thing. Because I couldn't find one that was random. Like you can find all kinds of like countdown to start your stream stuff, but not a random one. I think I found one that like claimed to be random or something, but it really wasn't. It just started a countdown for a random time, so like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but that's not the same thing. Unlock the supporting agent system. Woo-hoo. We get plus 325 attack rating now. Yes. Your choice of gift for the stream. Thanks. Okay, let's see. I think all I have left here is this, okay, this main mission and this side mission. And then this area will be done. The madness of men. There's something going on at the temple in North Almeria. Meteors are falling from the sky and the very ground is on fire. Find out what's going on if something can be done.
It's like the plagues of Egypt. First, the water turns to blood, figuratively, if not quite literally. Then there's hail and thunder, locust swarms, flies and disease, and then darkness. And now, the very fires of heaven rain upon us. Beautiful. But only from up here. There's no beauty to be found down there. Only death and war. This land has been cursed by history and the madness of men. Of course, I don't have the manpower to investigate, let alone do anything about it. All that's left for me is to write another report to the council, pleading for them to come see for themselves, to witness how the skies and ground have opened up, unleashing the wrath of God upon us all. No, not the wrath of God. There's nothing biblical about these plagues. This is all in the hands of humans.
From JW? I think it's from the Mummy. I believe that's what it said.
Gracias.
Unless the title thing was wrong. Which is also, I suppose, it's possible. Already fought that guy. Oh, those guys are mad at me. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Special assignment received. Initializing.
Long time since you watched that one. But how could you forget? That's the real problem. Ooh. I like how you got almost back there. 99. There we go. Heard that like, oh, damn. In the population of lava golems. Oh, nice. Why am I caught at? Okay, there. Investigate the portal. Hello, Mr. The Portal, sir. Linder. fire pits and hell rifts are but scars stemming from a deeper wound. For the golems trapped in the rock, moment is glorious. Oh, I'm sorry, I said that phrasing wrong. For the golems trapped in rock, the moment is glorious. They celebrate their liberation with fire. The earth has opened up. The sun will rise from below and swallow all those who search for it in the sky. It's too late for the Council of Venice. They will be the first to fall. The time will come to seal these pits and save the earth from itself, but not yet. To understand what you are saving, first you must see it suffer. That seems unnecessary. Poland. Let's grab this guy. A little drone that could. This inactive authority drone has either been abandoned here or broken down during the recon mission. It might be possible to reactivate it. You know what you need an SD? A card! Haha! But that was an SD card joke.
I have seen the dark universe yawning, where the black planets roll without aim, where they roll in their horror unheeded, without knowledge or luster or name. I have seen things in my sleep. Nothing is as ancient as sleep except for the sleepers. I have seen the spaces beyond. Shh, 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 shh. I have seen things I dare not share with Russia. They who sleep must wake. This is not the first time this has happened. And when everything is gone, it won't be the last. The vermiculated inevitability is horrific and beautiful.
Vermiculated inevitability. Place the old play that was in my Jeep to multi one that used SD cards and USB sticks. A long time ago in my car, I used to use my PSP as an MP3 player and had it like hooked up so it like broadcast. I guess technically a broadcast. I don't know. It was like a radio station, and you just tuned the car to the radio station. It's pretty funny. Just had like a PSP mounted. Level 42. Hell yeah. Alright, I don't want to do that. Let's go back here. Let's do this side mission. Signal effect. The Council of Venice have picked up a mysterious distress signal. The temporary equipment they have set up here is not powerful enough to make out the entire message. There might be enough clues in the parts that we're able to discern. Arrived in Egypt, everything is fine so far. Scratch that, we're running into hostilities. We've set up a perimeter with council-approved runic defenses. Let's see those bastards get through these. Okay, they got through. We're keeping vigil over this particular corner of hell right now. Of course, we're back from Venice. No answer. Typical bureaucratic procedure. We need help, and soon. enlist the help of some local talent and some non-local as well. Sent them to investigate the strange occurrences near the volcanic cracks north of town. Haven't gotten a report back yet, but I failed. What are you talking about? I just reported back to you. We picked up a strange signal. It seems to be... God damn it, Poland. I'm trying to read.
The snail is compelled to climb higher and higher to expose itself to the hungry sky.
You brought this upon yourself.
Ascension comes with pain.
We picked up a strange signal. It seems to be sending on our frequencies, but atmospheric disturbances or something else a particularly jamming signal. Then I suggested we look into ways of amplifying the signal to trace it, but there is no way we can spare the manpower keeping our little encampment safe. According to our data, the signal was routed through a satellite located at azimuth 12.4 and elevation 3.17. I actually like the Klein stuff, but not when I'm trying to read the thing aloud. Like I can't. Oh crap! It fell out here. I can't process the two things at once. It doesn't work. Also, apparently, I can't fucking not fall off the cliffs. Adios. Do I need any signets? No. Because you can't use them until you have purple gear. And I'm nowhere near purple gear. Or level 50. I mean, I suppose at some point I will need signets. I mean, that's pretty much, you know, true. God damn it! Why? Why? Why is the backward jump fucking me? That's supposed to be the one that's safe. There we go. Hope to offload some garbage. Oh god, I forgot what it was. 12.4, 3.17. Wait, 31.7. I thought that sounded wrong as soon as I said it. Hey Arctic, how's it going? You reinstalled SDL and you realized you forgot how to play it? How did you forget how to play it? That's fun. Good starter set. What was the first time I switched back from playing Guild War 2? So let me think here. I mean, you could play whatever you want. I would say hammer's good, sword's good, assault rifle's still good. I think hammer and sword are actually better now than assault rifle, like they fucking should be.
I do not need a light.
Because, you know, melee. Where's the... I like lost track of the dish I was going for. Like spaced out. Wait, is it that one over there? I see it. I see it. Want to leech SD layer? No. I don't have any use for that. I think so. Ah! What the hell? Wow, my jumping is so off tonight. Holy shit. I don't know why. Okay. Finally got that one. Now we have to go towards the front.
Until next time.
So we just run in this building. Run off the stairs, because I just literally can't fucking walk anywhere today. I don't know what the fuck's wrong. Maybe I'm still getting used to the over-the-shoulder left. I haven't done it in a little bit. Fuck, I have the code written down on my other character. I don't think it's written on here. I have to look up the code for this. I've done it a bunch of times. It actually is a fun mission to decode. I just don't want to spend the time on it right now. Okay, so I just need to bring up code for it. Six, 7, 4, 4. The entire world is burning. We can see it in the child's eyes. The desert is an ideal test case for the blazing horrors to come. The thirsty visions, the symbols carved in skin, the cries of martyrs at the stake. Do not shy away from any of it. They are all part of the equation. What do we get? Monocle. Black frame. I think a monocle would look really weird on that character. Ooh. Here's Cliff. So a devastating, fierce, fierce. Okay, so I think this should be a fierce as well. Okay, so this entire section is done. Actually, before I get out of here, Let's make sure we do the exploration necessary. So I think you have to go into the next area as well to trigger the discovery thing. Western Scar. Is there one more? House of Glory, that's what I needed. Alright, now we'll continue with the story. Reach the Mario camp. Shane Carter's lies at the bank of the riverbed. The only good locusts are dead locusts. Goodbye, that. A Mario camp? It's not a Mario camp. Nice. Couldn't read the name quick enough. Circuits domain. First wave down. Special missions up. It's a fucking range on Overload is crazy. No, it's called Overload. You made me double check the name. My kid needs something. I'm gonna start this cutscene. I'll be right back.
Do not be angry, Master. You know how prone these people are to evil. I have fought this war many times. The weapons may change, but the faces do not. Those unfortunate souls, turned by the Arten, look the same as they ever did. Their eyes mad, their skin ashen, their minds clouded. They are in the grip of the Dreamers. They are no longer human. The Sun Worshippers want nothing more than the destruction of everything. They want to see the earth scorched, cities burned to the ground, and their priests transformed into dark angels. If they only knew what they were truly working for. No less than the extinction of all life, by forces beyond our reckoning. This time, however, it's different. This time, the plagues were unleashed by outsiders. Oh, the evil was seeded long before anyone from the outside ever set foot in this valley. But it would have found no soil to grow in, were it not for those who came greedily seeking the riches of the Forbidden City. Now the High Priest Abdul Dawood and his disciples who worship the Black Pharaoh and their cruel god Aten are spreading like locusts. That which began with outsiders must also be mended by outsiders. My strength is waning, after thousands of years in the deserts of my life. And the Maria, they cannot do this on their own. Yes, I am putting it all on you, child. You and those like you, the ones chosen by the Earth itself, or by the Master. But I am not yet dead, and my vow to the 64 is long broken. So I will do what I can to aid you in your plight. Among those who came here to dig, there are some that may harm you, and some that may help you. Seek them out, and seek their knowledge. If I knew who to trust, I would not keep it from you.
Thanks for the tips, Moses. Please forgive my informality. This usually isn't my style, but given the ages, one must adapt to the times. Notice your arrival and understand the importance of the information you seek. As an old soul in this region, I would like to offer some valuable advice. The local tea house. I can tell you with angel certainty one can find more there than just tea. We'll be in touch. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Hey, we can talk in this here. Live free, die hard. Pumping station is polluting the area, spreading the filth, seeping into the riverbed. Help the Maria sabotage the station and attempt to reduce the ramifications.
Nasir! Nasir!
Boss! Hey, 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 the cavalry! Play ball!
That is a grenade, not a ball.
Nice catch. You like to play ball? Come, come. I show you. C4. Good shit. Russia made. We managed to get shipment through. Now it is my job to prep it. Like Sly in Demolishing Man.
I need you to start packing up, Nasir.
She is, how you say, tough cookie. It is in her blood. Our blood. We are Maria, the young warriors, and we die hard like Bruce Willis. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker! Our enemy, they use the water pumps to spread their black disease. They pump cancer into the water, into the soil, the food supply. Soon everybody will be like them. like the walking dead with octopus fingers in their head. Very, very bad. But now we have something very, very good. We will disable the pumps, stop the pollution. Boom! Just like Bollywood movie with happy ending and musical number. Ay, 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 ay.
Charges from a crate of explosives. Examine the pumping station map. One, two, three.
Until next time.
10,000 bullets. A noble causes nothing without its ample measure of force. There's no shortage of principles or will among the Maria, but ultimately they can survive only as long as their guns are loaded. Seems legit. Coveters. Cultists appear to have an interest in the many artifacts we found in Slingans that even go as far as to pillage from the Maria. Covering what has been stolen would certainly help strengthen your faction's relationship with the Maria. Okay, pull those two side missions at the same time. And then go this way.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Pick up a relic on the way. Very nice, very nice. No lantern. First tunnel obviously here is damned. First amount of ammunition. That's good. Got turned around there. Got him. Wow. Fucking flamethrowered me. That's not cool. They're like both living flame buddies for a minute there. keeps spawning the guy to attack when the guy's already dead. It's a bit unfortunate. It's nice to be able to get all three of them in that same little deal. Gathered all the bullets. Oh fuck, I didn't see these guys. I almost just ran into them. We can live free or we can die hard as we can. Talk facility. Moved. So this part was more annoying in the old game because you had like filth jets up here, but just for I don't know. Just to show you like how it was done in the old days when there was filth jets up there that would fuck with you. You would go like this. And that's how you do this. Right? So then now you just have to like kill that guard guy. Right? Easy peasy. Oot.
Come, talk with me for a while.
Alright, let's see. The Pumping station was a key method of distributing filth in the region. It was causing our enemies to swell. Because of its importance, many of the cultists were bound to it. Now, thanks to you, they will experience the bliss of being lost. The weak are all bound to something. Some worshippers to the currents of the Black River, reminded their enemies in their past, Egypt to its ancient gods, the other factions to each other. But you were not bound. You were free to follow the path of the dragon. Continue to follow it. Wait, I should put it in the intro. I should be putting it in the intro. Up that one first. Alright, let's do
Come, talk with me for
Demolition Man. Why are you ready to begin their assault on the cultists at the pumping station? Our commando unit is standing by at a nearby compound ready to storm the enemy. Beyond introducing the forces at the pumping station, the source of filth in the riverbed must be located and purged as well.
Hello, my friend. The mission was a great success.
There is much left to do. We are not yet victorious.
Shani is always worried. It is her job. She is our leader. She is responsible. Me? I'm young. I still believe in victory. I may look like I'm not serious. My sister was eaten by a beast from the mountains. My mother was taken by cultists when I was 11. My father died trying to save her. I am very serious. But if we can no longer have fun, if we cannot take joy in life, they have won. Come, boss, dance!
Say what you will about Nasir. He's the best at what he does. The sands of battle are always shifting. Your assistance is of great value. But we have fought this war for a long, long time. And you have many things to do, many places to be. This is only one of them.
But they are here now, boss, and they will help us fulfill our destiny.
The pumps only distribute the poison. We can destroy that. But the source of the corruption comes from deep in the mountains.
Then we will destroy the mountain. Nothing is impossible for the young warriors. Yeah!
Proceed towards the riverbed.
Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friends. Well, I think it starts with the defense part. I like those the least, to be perfectly honest. We'll wait for cooldown again. I'm wondering if I can hit more than one truck at a time. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was fucking cool. Blue lantern. Use them. Oh wait, hold on. Before we do that. Use the mortar on the roof to destroy vehicles near the pumping station. Can I unlock anything yet here? Yes. Okay.
Hi. Temporary abilities acquired.
The problem is it's hard to see through that defense grid. They should have pushed that out farther.
Now, good work. We don't get a lot of visitors out here.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Boom, suckers. More lanterns. Oh, ha! I'm over leveled. They don't notice that I'm here. Let's see, can we fix that? There we go. That's in. Alright, let's see. Find the source of the filth. Got some explosives. Filthy science. An archery science team working deep inside an infested cave. Its members have all succumbed to the risk of the research, but their notes and equipment still remain intact. Perhaps the work can be finished and put to good use. Examine the filth's effect on standard human subject. trying. Okay. Final dark world. We got Desert Scarf, green and orange. Really? Doesn't look terribly great with the hoodie though. Can you hear it? The beating pulse of the filth echoes in the dragon's dreams and makes the body listless. That is why we cherish the clang and clatter of your recent destruction. It has obstructed the filth and ravaged our enemies. More importantly, it has drowned out the quickening pulse, if only momentarily. Tonight, the dragon dreams. Take pride in the clamor of your accomplishments. While the Templars and Illuminati counsel their agents to make less noise, they fear the echoes of action. We counsel you to be brave and boisterous. Alright, I'm going the wrong way. Salmon, filth effects on infected poultry. Trying out Shotgun Mayhem DPS on E12 Secret Preserve. It's absolutely disgusting. I love it. I don't know about loving Shotgun Mainhand, but I used to use it as an offhand a lot. CQC is with its passive is fucking amazing. Filth infected gull. Filth infected locust. Infected bush. Wind shells use power and basics on wrong counts of odds and units. Yeah, I fucking hate shotgun. I really don't like it. And I've played shotgun main character. I just don't like it. No sir? I don't like it. And another one, and another one, and another one bites the dust. Thank you for the death data. We wish to comment. The filth is probably made up of a system of roots, similar to those of a plant. These organs are used to anchor a primary position, to transmit nutrients from deep within the soil, and finally to spread and multiply. Unlike other destructive forces, flus, fires, and floods, this one does not purge. Filth does not make the world stronger. Everything withers before it. It's preparing the way for something we cannot comprehend. And that little flash of light was the in-game midnight counter.
Critical empowerment results.
Stop freezing. No, it's that it can cause you to lag really bad if your computer's not that great, or if you're in something like a regional or something, like a layer with a lot of effects going on, because the lighting system resets. So anything that's currently affecting lighting is going to be recalced. So, like if you're in like a regional farm or lair, somewhere with a bunch of people and a lot of spell effects going off that all affect lighting and like shadows, then yeah, midnight will lag really hard. But it doesn't have to lag really hard, I guess is my point. Package problems. The package in the right camp is addressed to the owner of Cafe Giza. What got here is anyone's guess. Its time recipient will likely appreciate completion of a delivery. We'll die on birds every midnight. If you're dying on birds because it's midnight, like, I don't know. There might be something else wrong. There might be something else wrong. Maybe. Just saying. Or you're playing on a potato. Scorpion Queen. The corpse of an Orochi scientist lies hidden away in a crevasse. Notes on this person suggest he was looking for weaknesses in the giant scorpions that trailed the desert landscape. Perhaps he was onto something. Or maybe he...
Radar module activated.
died because he wasn't. Maybe he's just bad at his job. Why do I have to assume that he knew what the fuck he was doing?
Item located.
It's like, I know, I have a great idea. I'll plant this thing and get a bunch of scorpions to come attack me. Amazing! Trying to find the champion. None of these are the champion. There's like another spot where he likes to show up. Some in here, I think. Alright, we'll just return this package, finish off that side mission. No, I think the Maria area is basically done. Just kind of like trying to complete sections of the map at a time. we're gonna get some shards back though. Guess we can investigate the tea house while we're here. And then wherever the next place it takes us, we should probably do that mission, I guess. There we go. Cutscene.
My friend, it is good to see you.
You are late.
1,000 apologies. But given the circumstances, I am sure you will forgive me. We are at war.
Do not speak to me of war, fat man. You are still late.
So it appears. What is it we need to discuss?
Our friendship. We have done many things for you. We have given you this village.
The village is still not ours, and
This is your problem, not mine. You have received weapons and support. We have awakened your sleeping god. What have you done for us?
what have we?
The shipments have stopped. Your army has failed to defeat the enemy. They run free in the streets. We need more hands digging. Why do your people still resist?
My people? They are not my people. The Maria are receiving help from the outside, and they are fighting back. Both out there and inside the village. We need more support.
You demand more favors from us?
My friend, it is not a demand. But as long as the village remains free, we are unable to finish what we began.
Like I said, your problem.
Our problem. Yes, yes. And we have a plan. The Maria, they do not know about the tunnels beneath the village. We will use them to mount a surprise attack from the inside.
Then why are we still having this conversation? Do not waste your time here.
Godless heretic.
Does this game have PvP? It does. It has Shambhala and Rosenbrawl. Rosenbrawl is like an invite-only fight club, and Shambhala is like, let's see, minimum of 5v5, goes up to like 10v10. Oh, I need to go down over here. That legend. Now, historically, there's been some issues getting people to realize that it exists and to make it actually pop. But lately, it's been coming back a fair bit. There's been some like organized Shambhala times. It's kind of weird. The biggest problem with the PvP isn't that people don't like it or don't want to do it. The biggest problem is perception. People will just say like, "Oh, PvP's dead," and then so no one bothers to queue for it. When plenty of people want it and yammer about wanting it, and yet they just don't queue for it because they've been told if you queue for it, it doesn't happen. Which isn't true. It's just a really negative, self-fulfilling prophecy. But like I said, that's been being counteracted by people that actually, you know, want to do it. They'll just be like, "Hey, we're all queuing right now. Anyone wants to come? Let's go do this thing." And it's pretty good success. But then Rosenbrawl only needs like 2 people. Like, and you can PvP in there. I would say it needs probably like 3 at least for it to be really fun. But I wouldn't mislead anyone and say it's like the core of the game. And the core of the game is the story. And second to that would probably be other more cooperative group content. Ooh, another 43. If you do this right, you barely have to fight at all. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Take the artifact from the purple interval, kill them if you need to, then take explosives into the tunnel and blast into the town. Get the other thing to ship and get a receipt this time, you know why. You get happy pizza for your next assignment. Okay, so we killed the one guy we have to. We just knocked down the other 2 people. Get past them in the doorway. I tried to dodge roll through, but it did not work. That's how I ended up getting knocked. What's really funny is these 2 get blown up by their own like explosives, or their own people using explosive efficiency. Did you open the door already? Thank you. It didn't want to click. Back. Locate the Phoenician agent at Cafe Giza.
Assalamu alaikum.
Cutscene. That was an explosion.
Hello.
So we have to get up there. which I believe we can do from over here. Yep. Mysterious note. Deal or no deal? From T. Sailor Snake to S. Prim Prince. We had a deal. Seems you had many deals. I want exactly what you gave them. I want the same people, the same service, the same result. Fuck, I want it stuffed in the same kind of crate. That's what you owe us. Honor those terms, or people will be made to honor it for you. Don't think I can't find them myself. I don't think they can walk away.
Quick access inventory updated.
Meeting today with an almost associate to clear up confusion about our contractual obligations. Could get hazardous. Don't just mean the coffee at the cafe. Suggest you disappear for a spell. Tell the others. Eavesdrop on the meeting behind the cafe.
Did you suppose he's eternal? What's another 10 minutes, hmm? This is why I swore off Aegean girls. Out with it, then.
We want you to fulfill the terms of your agreement. You do not get to skip out on a contract signed in blood.
For a moment there, I thought a Phoenician arms dealer was trying to lecture me on principles. We had a deal on the table, then you cut another deal with a death cult. We want no part in that. Besides, Venice has called in the bees.
The mighty and ancient kingdom afraid of a little sting?
I'm not taking on any new enemies at the moment.
You are making one right now.
You have made a simple arrangement infinitely more complicated. My advice? Get that ass of yours insured. It would be your gift to the world. Oh, please. We're above this. Well, one of us is. Gun oil, desperation, and cheap perfume. Tannis, Tannis, Tannis.
So what do you want? Huh? Money? Blood sacrifices? The spear of destiny? We have the wealth of Carthage. There must be something you want.
Goodness, let's not debase ourselves any more than we absolutely must. Not wealth. Honor. Carthage has long sold out of that stock. You've made your sarcophagus. Now go lie in it. I shouldn't think we'll meet again.
Fucking mummies.
I told you, they would all desert you. They lack the conviction, and they will burn for it. Come, let us discuss our bright and shining future.
Bright and shining future. Buzz, buzz, buzz. You bees are everywhere. Allow me to summarize since you're so curious. Our organization has performed too well in the recent past, and now everyone wants a piece. If we can't have them, no one can. That's the going motto. Camille's side is stuck at the butcher's if you want to know more. Oh, the fucking butcher shop. I always forget the butcher shops exist. I always forget about it, and then I'm like, ah, fuck. I mean, at least this isn't like a no-death run, so that's not a big deal. Which is, I just fucking always forget that it's like a piece of the main story. It's like, oh right, go deal with this. Fucking bullshit. Lasers and explosives and cameras and... Oh my. bounce scared the shit out of me. I can't see him through the clipping. That's funny. Cairo, I said. Too dangerous, I said. Actually, you're being much more careful with our associates now. Some are none too pleased. Receive a distress signal from Saeed housing at the date packing plant. Yes, another of mine. Okay, so now I have to go there. Does that do what I think it did? Yes, it turns off the security. Woo! Alright, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. You make it look easy. Thanks. I've messed it up enough in the past, I guess.
Visual tracking initiated.
Follow the trail of blood. Custom loaded. Select house seats. Your custom agent. Okay. You're the administrative genius behind the date shipping operation. Doing our best to make up for recent lapses in taste, hence our current affiliation. San Camilo, somewhere northwest of the date farm. Be a deer, see what you can muster. Alright, so this would be a good time to do the side mission. Ghoulish fate. A battered worker lies in the riverbed. There's no way to know if he died defending something or simply got in someone's way. Giant block looms in the distance. Beyond it, an exit out of the valley. Keep cultist sappers away from the gates. This year I want to chat on the PvP thing. I don't think the problem is the perception at all. There are two parts to it. One of the rewards are absolute garbage, like those are all the rewards where you could get pretty guys would be okay, but ideally rewards you could PvP like cosmetics and stuff. Two people balance is garbage, and weapons is outrange. Everything else have break availability, which is weapons that require you to be in your enemy space, and then circle around you get no valid target range problem. Well, I'm just gonna disagree. I mean, a massive problem is perception, and it has always been perception. I'm not saying that I think Rosenbrawl's rewards are fine. I think Rosenbrawl's balance is actually really good. I think Shambhala definitely should count as like a side mission or something. And what's funny is back in the beginning, the launch of the game, people ran the fuck out of Shambhala because it was a really good way to get a lot of green bags. It's actually really beneficial for new players to run Shambhala. It's an easy way to just get tons and tons of green bags for shards. But there's no end game used to it, and that is a problem, for sure. As far as PvP balance in Shambhala goes, I mean, yeah, I don't think they're tweaking anything specifically for PvP, to be perfectly honest. It's not a big factor. But at the same time, like, I think that's what you're talking about, in my experience, is more a lack of players understanding how to make a PvP build, whether it be melee or range for Shambhala, and less about the actual problems with potential weapon balance. Because I can tell you right now, AR isn't necessarily the best thing. It's great to have range and all, but there are certainly like tank builds and melee builds that can fuck some shit up. And even just certain effects. I very rarely see people play Shambhala that actually know what the fuck they're doing. It's usually just people that put on like whatever gear set they happen to have and run in and run around and like trying to attack people, which is fine. Like, that's perfectly acceptable, but don't expect that to go well. Also, if you had a few drinks playing PvP, have fun with it. Exactly. Why do you think I play Overwatch when I'm drinking? Same reason. Take explosives from the locked door and plant them near the monstrosity.
Quick access inventory updated. Explore the ruins west of the deep farm. Like, basically, you just don't see... It's the Mythbusters in Egypt. It's like, basically, you don't see... Special assignment received. Initializing.
I knew what you meant. You just don't see people approaching... Yeah, I think even the people that are doing, like, Shambhala Saturdays, stuff like that, like organizing events, I don't think most of them are actually... I'd put it this way, I'd be very surprised if anyone's doing actual real PvP builds. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying I'd be kind of surprised. I mean, there's a few people that I know by name, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I know that person's doing a build. That person, like, it knows what they're doing and would be making a PvP, not only build, but a PvP, like, set. That's the other thing, like, who the fuck's making a PvP set? You know what I mean? In fact, you know, something funny, like that I think is kind of funny and also sad. Like, the other actual real reason Shambhala died, Shambhala didn't die because the rewards weren't great. People don't need super good rewards to PvP. PvP is, in a lot of ways, it's like vulnerable. You either like doing it or you don't. So because of Shambhala was such a massive source of shards for people, and that that some people, not everyone, as the fucking rumor mill started and really what turned people off Shambhala, but there was a small contingent of people that would throw games on purpose to get it over with faster, because you get a green bag of crap whether you win or lose, right? So apparently it happened a couple of times that like an entire other team just fucking runs out and jumps off the ledge. Like, just fucking, they all suicide, and the match is over, and the other side is like, what the fuck? Because the people that actually wanted a PvP didn't get to PvP, and the people that are farming it like just for the shards, they don't care about PvP. It was just a quick way to get the shards they needed. They were like there's some of them apparently were suiciding. Now, I literally never experienced that, not once. And I did a fuck ton of Shambhala back in the day, back when it was like Shambhala and running Scorched Desert for shards, because you needed a fucking immense amount of anima shards. But that apparently happened to a few people, or maybe it was at a certain time of day. I don't know. Like, there was a small contingent of people that were assholes that were doing that, and then the other people were like, well, now I don't want to play, and they also were kind of pushed that narrative that like this happens all the time, which again wasn't true. But it's that whole thing where if it's the minority was a very loud minority, and so anyone new coming to the game was like, oh, don't play PvP, it doesn't pop, and even if it does pop, it's just people suiciding to get shards. It's not PvP, and so its reputation tanked, and then it didn't pop because people didn't fucking queue for it, because either they were told don't queue because it doesn't pop, or don't queue, it's just people fucking sabotaging. I always try to stay alive as long as possible, hide behind tank. Extremely surprised this old man. I would like to offer my thanks. Though not all made it out alive, a handful of my kingdom's agents remain on this plane with me. For that, I am grateful. May I suggest you contact the Oxford archaeologist north of your location? I don't condone digging through one's trash. They are unearthing some interesting things. Take caution, the north is not a place much to visit unless they are fully prepared. Reach level 38. Well, I've long exceeded that. Hold on, before I do this Tainted Dreams thing, I need to find... Oh, wait. Fuck. No, I need to do this first. I want to get that champion down there. Dreams are landscapes of comfort, fancy, and terror. Reveal the condition of the soul to itself, and can even show the shape of things to come. Khalid's dreams are any indication nightmares live on the horizon. Oh, hold on. I'm back. Sorry about that. So, yeah, my little one fell asleep before dinner, and it's really messed up his sleep schedule. So, find the source of Colleen's nightmares. So, anyways, yeah, now he's like, he woke up. I was trying to like keep him in bed and see if he'll go back to sleep, but it's like the second time he's come to get me for something. Find the next nightmare rift. Final nightmare rift. If I remember right, you can pretty much avoid fighting everything here. Just have to close the rifts in time or quickly enough. Yeah. Oh, that's just like one of the random, like, turn-ins that aren't a turn-in. Of course, now I want to get back over there. So I want to get that champion. Got him. None of those were the fucking Scorpion champion. Damn it. Damn it, Janet. I hate that one because he's just random. I hate fucking random champions. Plague of locusts. As if it wasn't bad enough that mutant locusts are sprawling the desert, they are also starting to establish nests. These must be destroyed to prevent the creatures from propagating. We can do that. The mods look so good because the character has stick arms. What do you mean? No, it canceled. No. Actually managed to overheat there. That's almost impossible for this character. We got a title. I also need that one. Supply crate side mission I don't have for some reason. Scorched Earth. These crates full of supplies are found in all the cultist camps. Destroy crates in the camps to deprive the cultists of their supplies. Seems like it makes sense. Got him. What's this one? So you know what? We can go this way.
Greetings, child.
Last Legion. Dark powers are at large in the nearby Roman ruins. The mummified remains of Roman legionnaires are being reanimated. These ancient submersibles fled here to escape the persecution of the Roman emperors and find a new dark god. The tenants are exploiting the fact and our necromancers are raising the dead at an alarming rate.
The Romans are restless in their graves. I hear them every night in my dreams. Their whispers are insistent. The ancient Romans, child. Legionaries of the Roman Empire. We get all sorts. They were part of a crumbling empire, worshipping a dying god. Deus Sol Invictus. The unconquered sun. The irony. As Constantine christened Rome, the cult was dissolved and they scattered. The most zealous fled here to this valley to unite with those who shared their beliefs, the servants of the Aten, the sun god. It's no coincidence that they both worship the scorching sun. Remember this. It might serve you in the future. We were blessed with fortune. It could have been the end of everything we know, of this world and others, but instead, our enemies failed. Thanks to the Maria and the sentinels who watch over the hidden city of Aten, the sun worshippers were destroyed, and a cataclysm was avoided. The few who survived fled south, but their dead were left behind. With the new dawn of Aten upon us, their bodies rise from the earth to join the Dark Disciples and their Black Pharaoh. The Romans are restless, and they must once more be stilled. Get to it. Now! What, are you not used to being told what to do, child? Go! Go, 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 go!
Like that part. Alright, we're going to pick up the investigation mission at the same time. The Unburnt Bush. An old man argues that the plagues of Egypt are no single occurrence, and that they may have returned once again. It's just a way to understand and combat them, perhaps from experience.
Quick access inventory updated.
Not now. My brother, he likes to put on a show. We have a complicated history, but we've learned to coexist in relative peace. Me as a restless wanderer, him as a bothersome spirit. That is where our paths diverged, my brother's and mine. He escaped into death, while death has escaped me. The awful thing about immortality is that it tends to go on and on forever. You'll see. This is not the first time Egypt has been struck by Mephistophelian misfortune, I'm sure you know, although it's only been written about the one time. Chalk it down to experience. We did get better at covering things up as we went along. As is always the case, there's much to learn from history. The books of the past may contain word of the future. That was one of the tenets of the 4 and 60. Our ties were severed long ago, because they claimed I was too close to those I was supposed to silently observe, that I cared too highly for mortals, as if this was an inexcusable weakness. I've gotten better at it. For example, I could have simply shown you the way, but I shall not. Instead, I might simply mislay my staff where someone could accidentally retrieve it. Also, I might warn you to be on the lookout for brush fire. It would need to be stamped out before it spreads. In my experience, staffs are good for stamping things out. Too much? I'll never get this right.
Alright, then we also pick up Consecration. Calzari mentions an old ritual that can part the veil of reality. Supposedly the ritual allows you to communicate with the dead. Get the dead of something to tell you. Scattered to the wind. There's value to be found in the pages of any book, but one which lies ravaged in as ominous as place this must hold a terrific store of secrets. Rising Sands. There's a section called Story about Gold's Walking Desert. These large and malevolent machines of sand and dust, these tyrants of the dunes, will herald the end of days. Okay, so we picked up all 5 of these things, and we can do everything more or less at once.
Well met.
So the first thing we do let's see here. The first part. Do I go here first or there first? I don't remember now. I think, even though I'm going to go out here later, I think we still go out here first, potentially. No, fuck it. I'll go this way first. And that always causes the game to glitch like that, and I don't really know why. What does that sound? See on the altar. Staff again. We go 1. It's 2, right? No. Wait, what? Yeah. That was right. The power of the artifact was demonstrated, but the Black Pharaoh hardened his heart and turned away. So it's gonna go this way, but we're gonna go find a crystal thingy. Firestone. And this one is this? Yeah. Black Pharaoh hardened his heart once again, but he was not a foolish man. He began to search for an artifact of his own, one that could match the power put forth by the Israelites. Okay, so now... it's going to send us that way, but we're not going to go that way. Okay, because the other mission, we're going to loop this way.
Well met.
Kids up again. I'll be right back. Hey, Poland. Mission where the Roman legionnaire spits on you? I don't think so. Sorry, my kid got up again. If he keeps getting up, I might actually have to stop. Okay, so then you dig this thing, and then the guy's gonna show up. But you don't actually have to kill him. You can just run. So now, should be able to do this part, which is the other side mission. Which it's really slow, but eventually it's going to go this way. In fact, you can walk out and you can see the spirit coming that's supposed to go to the mound. They like pass each other. It's kind of funny. Let me end up over here. Now this one, if you just run away, it'll happen a lot quicker. They won't fight you, they fight the scorpions. And then you can just like sneak in. Stop fighting him. In the time the Black Pharaoh found his own underpower, so through it he can reverse the plagues and create dark plagues of his own. So then we go across here. Create the staff. Akhenaten harnessed this new power not to hunt down those who had escaped, but to cast out the ways of the old gods and convert his people to the worship of Aten. Okay, then this is the last one. Jump up. Still trying to roll away for a second. Then the saviors returned to Egypt, and by the power of their talismans, the 7 watchers were created, and the talisman of Akhenaten were buried with him in his lost city. Staff turns into a snake and goes back to the guy. And that's, let's see, what is that? So that's 2 sides and a main done all at the same time. And then we'll go back, start the ruins part, or the ruins, the Roman ruins part. And we'll get the other side, as well as at least one more side in there, I think. I just find it funny that you can like stand on top of those trees. Let's see. Oh, this is from the investigation mission. Time is a circle. We know this. Events repeat themselves. All our models tell us that. The plagues of Egypt being a one-time occurrence was a statistical unlikelihood. Hence, we're not surprised. We rarely are. Khalid is an interesting figure, and his life's work should be studied. We don't know everything we need to know about him. He is a source of forgotten knowledge, and we would do well to find out as much as we can. He seems willing to share. He showed you that, and he seems willing to help. We should use that to our advantage. Rising sand, sea, and moving mountain lumber through the eternal desert. They seek each other as the world seeks its end. The consequence of their impact, were it ever to take place, would be 1,000 times worse than Gong running into Mount Buzzhu. So you understand now why they must never meet. They are symbols, yes, but they are capable of great impact. Worse, they are all working against us. They signal an end without reorder. Gong without Noir. Be tireless in your efforts. Confound the inevitable. And we got cruising sunglasses yellow. Nice, got some nice glyphs here. Okay. Curious how far they'll follow. Looks like that was it. Legend and some goodies. Some pages. Should be some more. Oh, there we go. So there's supposed to be more pages around. Diary page.
You will do our suffering for us.
Alright, I'm going to get these guys. It's like one overload does the trick. Ooh, I got a level. Level 44. before we investigate there, we grab this side mission here. Dead Council Agent. Council Corpus. Presence of a dead Council of Venice agent in the ancient ruins of Solglyphicus is highly unusual, and a bloody trail leads away.
Visual tracking initiated.
Okay, now we've got that done. Well, not done, but those both have to be returned to their owner. And I think there's another champion, maybe? Yes. There is a champion. I'm pretty sure maybe a legend? One of these? No? Reload UI real quick. This will start like a cinematic thing. Defeat the Legion. Going. I just got this guy. Wait, does he fight if I haven't started yet? I think I'm gonna have to finish this and then call the stream, honestly, though. I think my kid's just not going down. cover this. All these are now done. And then I'm going to go here, and that's going to get rid of the other one. A whole section's going to be done.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Sol Invictus fled newly christened Rome to create its own empire. Egypt was one of many places they stopped and sacrificed along the way. Hence they came into contact with Atlantis, inspiring a legion to remain in the desert. Together with Atlantis, they cut deep into the rock and fashioned black temples, the insides of which never once saw the rays of the sun. Architecture signals the death of faith. When beliefs no longer warm the heart, the weak can think of nothing better than to erect lasting tributes to spiritual shame and mental cowardice. They beg you to destroy them. Okay. Nice. That's done.
Critical empowerment results. Critical empowerment results.
Alright guys, that's got to do it for me. I'm gonna cut it short. Thanks again for hanging out. I appreciate it. I thought I got a fair bit done considering I had to call it short though. Let me see if I can find someone to host real quick. Thank you, thank you. I gotta go take care of my kid so he stops giving my wife problems. We'll just hang out on the couch or something and watch TV until he falls asleep. Let's see. I know. I'm gonna give Rama a host. And I gotta run. Night Arctic, Night Joe, Night Bolin. Peace.